Keller's victory isn't the only thing Albuquerque's talking about after the election.
The police chief posting on social media a message to challenger Darren White. Jason McNabb joins us live from APD headquarters to break it all down for us. Jason.
Well, yeah, that's right, Shelley and Doug. Following Darren White's concession on Tuesday night, Chief Medina posted something on the city's ABQ Police Chief X account that has gotten some of the public's attention.
I called Mayor Keller just a little bit ago, and I congratulated him on the win.
This is former mayoral candidate Darren White conceding the race to Mayor Tim Keller Tuesday night, shortly after preliminary voting results came in. Less than an hour later, this post on the ABQ Police Chief X account, owned by the city, surfacing. It says, quote, "At Darren P. White, yes, I get to retire on my own terms. Have a good life." If you remember, Mayor Keller told KOAT earlier this year that he would be selecting a new police chief to replace Harold Medina if he won a third term.
Well, I'll be looking for a new police chief with another term for sure.
Following Medina's post, another X user mentioned us, saying, quote, "At KOAT, the mean tweets are back." Medina replying, "A lot of people dragged me through the mud the last year. For instance, White did attack Medina during our KOAT mayoral debate, questioning why he was still chief."
The question here shouldn't be whether we would keep the chief of police. The question should be, why hasn't he already been fired?
Target 7 told you back in 2023 how APD spokesman Gilbert Gallegos was using the city's official APD Public Information Officer account to reply and make remarks to posts that he disagreed with. Posts included, quote, "Calling out your BS is public service," along with even accusing people of being racist. The post sparked massive debate within city council at the time, with some councilors pushing back.
Let me make this clear. I will work personally to defund that position, to defund that account, and to prohibit the city from using Twitter in that way.
This new post from Chief Medina has sparked new debate. Ex-users responding to the post, saying, quote, "This city needs steady leadership, not petty shots." And "Is this how you want people to remember you?" And inappropriate.
Completely inappropriate.
White told KOAT Wednesday that he also believes it's unprofessional coming from a city account and said Medina should have taken the high road, as Mayor Keller did Tuesday night.
Mayor Keller was nothing but gracious. He should take a lesson from that because it makes him look petty and it makes him look small.
White posted his own reply to Medina's post early Thursday morning, saying, quote, "While you're using your city Twitter account to spike the political football, too bad the driver you recklessly crashed into and left with permanent life-changing injuries doesn't get to retire on his own terms." White, referencing Medina's crash on the way to a news conference in 2024, with the Fleet Crash Review Board deciding that the crash was non-preventable. KOAT reached out to APD for a response to both Medina's post and White's reply. Gallegos responded on behalf of the chief, saying, quote, "Chief Medina made a lighthearted comment after months of personal attacks against him during the mayoral campaign. Darren White responded by politicizing the victim of a car crash. The campaign is over, and it's time to move on." Mayor Keller's campaign, however, telling KOAT Wednesday afternoon, quote, "The chief's comments are his own. The mayor was unaware of the tweet and does not believe it reflected the tone he set, even if made in jest. His message is centered on unity, and he was gracious and professional in his remarks about Darren and his campaign." Now, we've also reached out to City Council President Brooke Basson to see if any of those posts violated any of the city's social media rules, but we have not heard back. Now, reporting from APD headquarters, I'm Jason McNabb, KOAT Action 7 News.